Hi, this is Doug Peterson. I want to show you step by step how to tie the Wonder Rig. Here are a list of the components needed to tie the rig, and I'll show you each step along the way. This is about 18 to 24 inches of 12-pound fluorocarbon, and I'm tying it to a octopus hook size number 4. Just use a basic clinch knot or improved clinch knot. It's very important to tie a relatively light leader and a very small hook. A lot of people are in disbelief that this hook can catch very large fluke, but it's very strong and very sharp. After you tie the leader, the next step is to tie a 3-way swivel on there. I like this particular brand, the Tsunami 3-way swivel, size number 2. And there's a lot of different 3-way swivels out there on the market. This one might be a little bit more expensive, but you get what you pay for. I think this one is very good quality. After you tie the leader to it, next you have 2 strands of 40-pound test mono. I use yellow just because it's easy to see, and about 9 inches of each. So to each of the different parts of the 3-way swivel, I'll tie a 9-inch piece of mono in yellow color. And again, this just helps me to see the mono a little bit easier. These strands are going to be in line with each other as you're fishing, and it'll help prevent your leader from getting twisted along the mono. So I'm just really tightly clipping off the ends here, because any twist in that 3-way area can bunch up and kind of foul up your components. To the end of one of the mono strands, I'll tie a dual lock snap, and to this we're going to be putting our weight or our bucktail jig, something that will attract the fluke and keep it on the bottom. Again, just using clinch knots for all these knots. You don't have to get too fancy with them. On the other end of the 40-pound mono, I'm just going to tie a size 6 small barrel swivel, and this will be the end of the basic rig that we're going to be tying, because to that we're basically going to tie our main line. And the reason why I use this extra little piece of mono right there is because I'm going to use braid mostly on my main line for my spinning reel or bait caster. Just want to pause real quick on this hook again. Very important to use the size 4 hook and not a 4.0 hook. You want a hook that's going to be small enough to let your killie swim very freely. So I'm tying the main line on now, and you can use any knot that you're comfortable with, but this is a braid, and I'm going to use an improved clinch knot to tie that to the swivel. Some people will go right from the braid to the 3-way swivel and eliminate this extra little strand of 40-pound mono, but I found that if that braid starts twisting around the mono, you get some pretty bad knots that are not easy to deal with. Okay, so that's about it. Pretty easy, as you can see. It's nothing that's too fancy. It's just an example of a lead-headed bucktail that you would attach to that duo snap and put a piece of gulp on it for attracting the fish. Okay, that's it for my Wonder Rig tying video. Hope you guys found that useful. Using a very large live killie on that small number 4 hook is the key to the success of this video. So get yourself some nice lively killies and catch some big fluke. So long.